Hey, what's happening, everybody? This is the Berserker Broadcast, and my name is Jaeger. So, we're going to be doing something new, and I don't know really what to call this kind of segment yet, but what we're going to be doing is looking over Overwatch characters and talking about what we like and what we dislike about them. So, number one, we're going to be going over Reinhardt today, and as you can see, he's flashing in the background, doing stuff. Uh, So what do we like about Reinhardt? What do we like and what do we dislike about it? So let's just go over his kit real quick. He's got a rocket hammer. That's his attack. It does 75 damage, can hit multiple enemies, and is one swing per second. His second ability is his right click. It's a shield. It's 2,000 health. It recharges at 225 points per second when not deployed. It breaks. Once it breaks, its cooldown is 5 seconds and 11 seconds until it's actually back up to full health. His charge, which is his left shift, is 50 initial damage and then 300 when you pin someone to a wall. Your charge speed is 16.66 meters a second. And cooldown is 10 seconds for that. That's a long cooldown for that charge, but I understand why they have it. Fire Strike is 100 damage, and it can hit multiple enemies, which is really cool. Its cast time is 0.25 seconds, and cooldown is 6 seconds. And finally, his ultimate is Earth Shatter. Does 50 initial damage, and cast time is 0.5 seconds, and stun time is 2.5 seconds. It knocks people down, and then you can do whatever you want to their little bodies. So, Reinhardt. Base stats are 300 health, 200 armor, no shield. So difficulty for that character, Battle.net says 1 star out of 3. And Overwatch Guide says 2 out of 3. And I agree with Overwatch Guide, Overwatch.guide, whatever you want to call it. Because you can, with Reinhardt, you really control the flow of battle, in my opinion. Because you have a shield that protects your entire team behind you. And you're moving slowly up with it. But also you can be super aggressive with your charge and hit. So let's talk about what we really like about each ability. With the Rocket Hammer, I love that it can hit multiple enemies. And I actually like how much damage it does per swing. I actually have nothing bad to say about the Rocket Hammer, his attack. I'm glad it's not ranged. I'm glad he's not a big ranged defense character. It's I'm glad he fills that niche, and I love it. His barrier field. I have some things to say on barrier field as to why I don't like it. But what I like about it is I'm fine with the health. I like that he has to put it away to recharge it, honestly. And a lot of people don't like the fact that you have to put it away to charge it. I like that you have to charge it. I wish his broken shield cooldown was a little less. I wish it maybe was 4 seconds or 3 seconds, and then 8 seconds to be full. So that's what I like and what I dislike about that. I like that you have to put it away, and then I like its shield health. I don't like that you have to wait so long to bring it back up. I'm okay with it, you being slow when you have it out. There's nothing really to say about that. It just keeps it balanced. With his charge, that 50 damage is really nice. I have nothing really bad to say about the charge itself. I wish the cooldown was lower, because when you charge and then you're in there, you kind of want to be able to charge out after a few seconds of like having that shield up, being in a corner, defending yourself against the enemy entire team. Because half the time, your team doesn't come with you like they should when you charge. If you're communicating with them, they should understand the fact that you're going in and you need some help. A lot of times teams will come in with you when they see you charge, and but sometimes they see you charge and they're like, "Oh, fucking Reinhardt's trying to control the flow of battle for some reason. Not like he's a tank." And going back to the barrier field real quick. Stay behind the shield. The shield protects you. You can shoot through the shield. It's not gonna be bad. You're not gonna hit it. Now, that being said, The enemy can't shoot through the shield. They hit the shield. That's why it has health. Moving on to his fire strike. I actually like his fire strike. I wish the cooldown was 5 seconds instead of 6, and I'm glad that it can hit multiple enemies. This is how a lot of Reinhardt players charge their ultimate instead of like going straight into combat. They get in there, they throw their fire strike, and then they'll charge to kind of get that extra little damage on top of the 50 initial, and then adding 300, so they have a better chance of survival during that confrontation. Like I said, I don't really have that much bad stuff to talk about Fire Strike. I mean, it's a good ability. I just wish the cooldown was a little lower, maybe 5, but that's not my choice. Earthshatter, his ultimate. Moving on to the last thing in his kit, and I've only made this go for 6 minutes, which kind of sucks. It does that 50 damage. For the last ability, I like. I don't have that much bad stuff to say about Reinhardt, other than like his cooldowns need to be a little lower on some things. With Earthshatter, you knock people down when you do this. With this charge, you kind of fling people up. So what I like to do is I like to Earthshatter, I like to throw my Fire Strike, and then I like to charge. Because as they're getting up, you're still throwing them out of the way, and you might catch a squishy and pin them to a wall and kill them, which is great. I don't wish his ultimate charge faster. I just wish some of his cooldowns were a little lower. So, how I like to play Reinhardt is I like to be super aggressive. So, I'll be throwing that Fire Strike and I'll be charging. A lot of times, my team will understand and go in with me. I get that team occasionally that doesn't understand that you have to go in with the Rein for him to do stuff. Or I'll get that Lucio who expects me to charge when the team is down. So I wish the cooldowns were lower so I can make better use of his aggressiveness. For now, I'm stuck kind of being aggressive and then having to shoot back to defensive a lot of the time. Especially with teams who don't understand the fact that when the shield is up, you're not going in really fast. You're back here defending. That's about it. And I'm kind of rambling right now, but I've talked about what I've liked and what I dislike. I like the fact that I control the battle, my team, especially during combat with that shield. So shield's like red light, and then when I have the shield down, and I'm charging. Let's fucking go. That's what I like. I like controlling that part of the battle. And your enemy team is a lot of time afraid of that shield for some reason. If you dive in on the Reinhardt, they'll die quickly. But yeah, that's what I like. That's what I dislike about Reinhardt. I wish he had a bit more armor on him as a character. Like, I wish he had 300 armor and 300 health. I think that would make him more viable for a lot of things. Anyways, thanks for watching the Berserker broadcast. Like and share the video. And hit that little bell to make sure you're notified when we have videos out and everything, and you're told when we have a video. Like I said, I'll see you next time, and I hope you guys enjoy these new little segments. I'll get better and better at them as we go, so there won't be just me rambling about a character. We'll see you next time on the Berserker broadcast. I've been Jaeger. See you later.